How we doing, guys? So on the YouTube side, it says that we're waiting for Boxy, and on the StreamYard side, I'm here. So CD's Beyond Blessed. We got Georgia Trapping and Fishing in here. That is our guest. Jamie's Little Farmstead. All right, guys. I think I got everything going up. Ronnie Smith Jr., good to see you. Small Water Charters, letting Greg know that a skunk in a boat's better than a squirrel in a trunk. MB Heritage Farms, how you guys? You going live? I'm probably only going to be going until about 9-ish. If we go over a little bit, that's fine, but I got to start getting ready. I do have to go back out midnights. 2 weeks of day turn, and now we're going back out night shift. So on my screen, I don't look very grainy, but I do see over on the YouTube side, I am grainy. That could be due to I am trying to download a video, guys, and I thought for sure it'd be done. I started at about 1:30, 2 o'clock this afternoon, and we're at 48% here at 8 o'clock. So I hope it doesn't interfere too much. It definitely, I can already see, is interfering with my quality of my visibility. Okay, MB Heritage Farms, we will be headed over your way then when I get wrapped up here around 9 o'clock shortly thereafter. M&K Outdoors in the house. Greenwell Fishing in the house as well. How's it going? So we see Geo Bushcraft went out fishing today and obviously got skunked. Didn't have anything in the boat other than a skunk. So Jamie Little Farmstead is in the house. We got D's Beyond Blessed. Of course, Georgia Trapping and Fishing. We are going to be showcasing, as you see, the banner going across the bottom. Before we get started, I do want to do a super chat. Thank you. Goes out to Mud Tramp. Average Joe just posted a video, guys. But Ramsey Country, Tubby Guy Outdoors, Greenwell Fishing, Bluegrass Trapping, and Mills Outdoors. I want to give a shout out to those guys. If you guys want to throw some links up there for those channels, I would appreciate that. As you see, Boxy Arnold, Boxy Sr. in the house. It is Sunday night. Got to go to work, but we're going to get this done. So real quick, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about Georgia Trapping and Fishing. He's got 757 subscribers. We like to call them supporters here, right? JV in the house. Small Water Charters, Boxy the Fisherman. You wait till you see the videos that I am attempting to actually upload. So like I said, my video quality is not too good. It looks like I'm going to probably be freezing up. Oh, M&K, thank you very much. Put in a super chat. It's going to be for my new clam knife to shuck my first clam that I eat on a half shell. We are actually, I haven't got confirmation yet, Mike, on, I'm trying to get June 9th, that kind of from the 9th through that weekend off. As soon as that gets confirmed, I'll get with you and Steve. But Tina Ladybug in the house, good evening. How are you? So M&K, thank you very much. We'll have to buy the old shucking knife. Just talking to Tom Keltlich about that. He ate some crow, and he said it had a taste of liver. I said, I'm out. And he said, oh, you got it. Because he said it tasted similar to like a little hint of liver. Yeah, no, not me. Hey, After Five Outdoors is going to chip in as well. Thank you very much, sir. You guys want to actually watch me choke down a clam? I'm looking forward to it. The week would be perfect. I'm hoping so. So if I can just get the okay, and we'll have that set up. Dark 30 Outdoors in the house. Mo Homesteading's in the house, guys. How we doing today, Mo? So real quick, Georgia Trapping Fishing, he has 757 supporters, 28 videos out there, guys. About 10,526 views. His about section says that he is a seasonal trapper and fishing videos, and he does give his email address as well as his mailing address. It's a PO box. So if you want that, guys, go into his about section, and you can get that information. Real quick, want to say Easter Sunday. I will go live Friday, Easter Sunday evening. I am not going to be doing a showcase that night. I'm just going to bring some people up on panel that would like to come up. Please, if you could, Greg Sanders, how you doing? Nice seeing you in here. Jamie's Little Farmstead. Raymond Williams, always in the chat. Thanks for the support, buddy. Real quick, I just, if you can, just direct message me. Maybe I can figure out who all would want to come up on panel. I know a lot of people are busy during that time. Tagging Towels Outdoors. How's it going? Had a rough day today. Itself, the broke down. That was Greenwell fishing. Scum Dog Fishing in the house. Give them the medal, baby. All right, so I'm going to post this link. Like I said, I want to try to get him up here. You guys, am I freezing up? It's freezing up on my my YouTube side here. Okay, so Mo Homesteading is going to be coming up Easter Sunday. So we'll just kind of get chat out. Next Sunday, you'll come up if you want. Is Easter next Sunday or the Sunday after? But anyways, certainly I'll have you up next Sunday as well. I'd have you up any night. Not freezing there, good. Not sure why I'm freezing up on mine. So Georgia Trapping Fishing, did my link post? That's the question. And then what you're going to have to do is click on that link, and then you're going to have to follow the, you'll kind of just follow you right through. Judith and Dan Davis in the house. Your computer's slow. Mine's going to be slow tonight because I'm actually, uploading since probably about 2 o'clock this afternoon, 6 hours, and I'm at 48% right before I go live. So it's been kind of crazy. Coffee Outdoors in the house. Hey, brother, how's it going? What you got planned there, Coffee, with trapping and stuff pretty much in the rear view window? Anti in the house. Stream status is okay. Video buffering and choppy currently. I was afraid of that. I'm not sure if we'll be able to play some of these videos. We're going to give it a shot, though. But we're going to bring up Craig up here on the how you doing, sir?
Hey, Boxy.
Nice seeing you.
You too.
Oh, hopefully this all goes well. Boxy's trying to download or upload a video to YouTube, and it's been going on for 6 hours. I'm at 48%.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, mine's pretty slow sometimes, too.
Yeah. So, yeah, not sure why that happens. I'm sure it's because of the space on my computer. But Rockwood 64 in the house saying, Craig.
Yeah, that's
so
one of my trapping buddies from here.
Right. So that's cool. I kind of figured when they come in and they mention your name right off the get-go, and it's not your channel name, it's probably somebody that definitely knows who you are.
Yeah.
Guys, Tag and Tails right there. Craig had a video that he actually shouted out, Tag and Tails. Guys, watch that video. He catches a pretty nice sized bass, and from my gathering, watching the video, I guess Tag and Tails asked how big it was, and you said you didn't have a scale, and boy, he just shot one right to you, and you got to use it.
Yeah, he did. It was awesome. He's a good dude. He took care of me.
Yeah, nice looking one as well. Tag and Tails Outdoors, guys, check them out. Yeah, so Mo says you definitely got me beat on the beard.
Oh, well, I'm working on it. I'm losing the top, but I'm growing it back down here. So,
yeah, you got the old gobbler over here, and you got the old Jake here, huh?
Yeah.
Got the long beard.
That's right.
There's Tom Keltlich coming in. How's it going? Yeah, you need to watch that video. I'm probably not going to try and I want to show a couple of your videos. We'll talk about them and make sure that some people get over there and watch it. I'm just I'm kind of concerned with me uploading. I'm going to have to start maybe trying not to upload on a Sunday. But as you guys all know, I just went and bought a new bait caster combo, and I got a couple of videos put together. I'd like to try. I wanted to try to get out by tomorrow afternoon. So
yeah,
some people were out fishing today. Dead remote can ruin a day. You carry 3 remotes for the boat in case you foul up. Heck, I don't have a remote for. I'd like to have a remote for my boat, but. Free to Pro Outdoors in the house. After 5 Outdoors. Judith and Dan. Wildman's in the house. Wildman 307. How you doing, bud? Yeah, so I don't want to talk too much about Boxy and his new bait caster, but you guys will have to wait and see. Did I get a bird's nest my first couple casts? That's the question.
I'm looking.
I'll let that wait to be seen, right?
Yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah, Chip Wild about being outdoors. How are we doing, buddy? Nice seeing you. Greg Sanders in the house. So let's talk a little bit. Hey, Greg, you tried your bait caster today and nested on the first throw.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got one. And I've got probably 15 spinning rods, and I wind up fishing with my spinning rods all the time.
Tag and Tails is guessing $5 on it that I bird's nest on my first cast. Well, you probably got about a 50-50 chance, right?
Yeah. If you can tighten the reel down a little bit, it makes it a lot easier. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that was something that definitely I took the time to go onto the YouTube creators and started looking to see exactly everything about this bait casting and stuff, and I found out I had no clue. It's got brakes, it's got tensioner, it's got all kinds of stuff, drags, and
yeah.
So you'll see when I'm going over it, I'm rattling off all this stuff, and I'm just like, what's that mean? I have no clue.
Well, I tighten mine down so I don't backlash, but it only goes like 15 feet because it's so tight. So I have to, you know.
Right. So, guys, you see there, Mo Homesteading's running the link for Georgia Trapping and Fishing. We got D's Beyond Blessed on you. Y'all smash that thumbs up, and I appreciate that. Like I said, guys, Easter Sunday, I'm not going to actually do a showcase, but I will definitely let anybody come up, and we'll just kind of chat Easter Sunday. So if you're free and you want to come up, direct message me either on Facebook or Instagram, or if you can, just leave me a comment on one of my videos, I guess. Probably the current video. That way I'll get a notification. So 757 supporters before we got started here. 28 videos. You have a couple of videos that have been doing very well for you. You got one that go ahead. No, I was going to say you have one that's actually at 1.7K and one that's at 2.9K.
Yeah, they're the ones where I'm busting beaver dams, believe it or not. More people like that than watching the beavers. So, you know, it turned out good.
So what's kind of fun, what's kind of funny about that is we all know who Trapper Jay is, right?
Yeah.
And he had made a comment one time, I believe it was in a live stream, that people love watching him breaking a dam up. Whatever that infatuation is, people just love watching someone tear into a dam and let the water rush out.
Yeah,
that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it was kind of strange, but I thought, well, you know, that's a lot of people like it, so I'm looking for more dams to bust.
Yes, absolutely. I'm gonna write down a few channels here. Grenwell Fishing says he'll come up Easter evening. Raymond Williams knows your ice bro, or asking Tag and how his ice is. I got you. Rockwood says he likes to watch you work.
Yeah, he does.
So yeah, so yeah, dam breaking's fun. It's a cool thing. So here in Pennsylvania, that's a big fine.
Really?
Yeah. Now I don't know about on private land and stuff like that, but we're not even allowed to trap on a dam or near a. We have to be 15 feet from a dam or any hut or house.
Wow. Yeah, I mean here there are no regulations pretty much, and you know beaver trapping is legal year round here. So
okay.
You know, now I would say probably on any kind of state land or anything, I'm sure there's regulations, but on private land, if the homeowner wants them gone, you know, you can take care of them. Like I say, all I do is I just make sure I go downstream, find out, make sure what's below me, because I don't want to flood somebody out down there. But, you know.
Right. Yeah, so Dark Dirty says he's got a new channel coming up. It's going to be Beaver Dam Busting Outdoors. Hey, that might get you just enough subs just right then and there.
Yeah.
Live More Outdoors is in the house. He is a he is a fellow Pennsylvania trapper as well. Live More, can you put in the chat? I just said about we are not allowed to break a beaver dam. Do you know if you're able to do that on private land, if you can break up the beaver dams? Coffee Outdoors, they put out minerals for their deer yesterday. Video is uploaded. Awesome. We'll be looking to see that. I always love feeding the deer, putting out food plots. That's always a fun time. I did see, I do got some buds on some of my rose bushes. I was out there this afternoon.
We got the ladybugs and stuff are starting to come out here. We're finally starting to see them.
Right. All right. So, what, those are actually a couple of the videos that I checked out. If they're destroying property, we can definitely do it. Okay. Um, and I'm assuming that would definitely have to be private property, unless, of course, you get the DCNR or the game commissions involved. I imagine they would do it as well. Mo Homesteading, they had mosquitoes today. That is kind of shocking. Go sit on a creek bank and see how many mosquitoes are buzzing around. Right. Got the line cook in the house. How you doing? Hey guys, let's get over there, check out Georgia Trapping and Fishing. Let's try and get his support count up. We all know that he supports each and every one of us as well. I always see you around in the live streams and stuff like that. So of course, I'm going to speak for everyone else. We thank you for your support, and hopefully we can get you the support and get you to that 1K. We got Jakey Crack Outdoors in the house. He's putting all his trapping gear away for the season. So trapping. So one thing I wanted to talk about was your trap preparation. We saw that some of your traps you actually take and splice and put a crunch-proof swivel in the center. I know a lot of trappers do that.
Yeah, I just think, the more give you got, the better it is going to be without them, twisting out and pulling out.
Yes, Daddy Duck 365 in the house. I think I'm actually going to start. I use a 1 3/4 Duke. It comes off the side. I think I'm going to end up base plating the ones that I have. I probably will maybe buy different traps going forward that have that center swivel. But I change out the chain. I put a number 2 chain on it, and I actually put 12 inches of chain with a crunch proof in the center. So I do got 3 swivel points, but it was definitely Nate 408 that was kind of showing the center swivel on the base plate versus off to the side where when they get the leverage as far as sliding and cutting their leg and stuff.
Right.
From the base, it's hard to fight that, and if you got all those swivel points, they just can't.
Yeah,
so it's always interesting seeing that.
Yeah, my 1.5s are all coming off the side, and really I need to base plate those. But
right.
Most of my 1.5s, though, I've been running on my muskrat traps or mink traps, and it really hadn't. I didn't catch any mink or any muskrat this year, so I don't know how if it would have helped on them or not. But
right. I know there was one video that you had. You had something got into a pocket set, come up onto the bank, and you can see you had a burn circle there. And is that the one I think you mentioned you had a couple toes in it?
Yeah, I had a toe in it. I'm thinking now. First, I thought it was a mink, but it was a little bigger. I'm thinking now it might have been an otter toe.
An otter?
Yeah. Now the otter I checked, I counted his toes on. It wasn't him, so it must have been another one.
He had all his digits.
Everything I caught this year, I started counting toes. I thought, well, that ain't none of these. So,
right. So Mo had asked, do you have a lot of mink in your area?
I've got friends that caught them. Now, this is my first year water trapping this year, and I mean, I had a great year to be my first year. I had fun. But there was I like I said, I got friends that have caught them, but I didn't see. I saw very little sign of anything hardly where I was trapping. Now that was, beaver and otters and just coons is really all I caught out of there.
Right.
Possums.
Yeah, I was gonna say the one you had a possum in the one video. Actually, it was one the one video I was gonna watch. Um, and I will tell you guys, it's late season coyote is, I believe, the video title, and boy, was that coyote not a muddy mess?
It was terrible, and I didn't know how bad it was till I got home. You know, I mean, the first one was pretty muddy, but the second one was just, it was bad, and it messed my trap. You know, it had the trap all tangled up. It was 2 days before I could get all those traps out of that mud. I had to just let it die out.
That was crazy, crazy for sure. Got the field guide in here. She said she remembers the toe. Yeah, after 5 outdoors, work's always getting in the way. I still working the 6-hour days. We're trying to do some hiring, and that seems to be a challenge anymore these days. Rattle Trap Fishing, how you doing, bud? Thanks for coming in, you guys. D's Beyond Blessed. We got Anti in here. MB Heritage Farms, Scumdog Fishing. So another thing is the black walnuts. Now, I forget exactly what they're called. I've used the black walnuts, and I've used the sumac with the red tassels on it. Those red tassels, actually, I thought it'd turn them like a reddish color, and it actually turns them black. But I've used actually both. When it comes to dyeing traps, I'm a little cheap to go and buy the actual dyes. But
I always just thought it was neat doing it the old school way. You know, I enjoy going and picking the walnuts up, and you know the process of it. I'm sure you do too.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. If you got black walnuts in your yard, you're picking them up anyhow. You might as well use them for something, right?
Yeah, right. And you know, I've seen people use pecans. You know, I'm sure any kind of nut like that would work fine.
Right. Gia said if he had to work as hard as I do, he doesn't want a job there. Come on over. Help me get off these 6 days. Yeah, so love the old school processes. Absolutely. That's kind of what led me. So I have some black walnut trees in my yard, and the one year I went to go and gather some up, and I had very few of course at the time that that actually dropped.
Right.
I was ready to actually dye my traps. Midwest Duck Slayer's in the house. How you doing, bud? So I was like, okay. I just I googled basically ways to dye traps naturally, and I was surprised when I forget what it's called. It has the name horse in it, but it's a sumac. Of course, I don't mess around with sumac because I'm not getting broke out with this stuff. But I didn't realize that it's only the poison sumac that this other sumac is just fine. I know Judith and Dan's in here. They'll probably know what the name of that is. I just can't get it in my brain right now. But yeah, it actually what I do is I put it in a mesh bag and I put it in my water. And I boil it, and then I bring it down to a simmer, and then I put my traps and stuff in like that. Bass and Binks. Hey, bud, did you see? I got myself a bait caster. So you get down here this summer. We go out on the time. Maybe I can show you a thing or two with the bait caster. Fishing Truckers in the house. How you doing, Jeff? Appreciate you guys in here. We got 31 in the house. Let's make sure if we already have Georgia Trapping and Fishing, do me a favor and share one of his videos out if you have a community tab. If not, if you can, maybe over on one of your social medias, paste that link that people can actually go over to his channel. That would be awesome. We'll try to get him well close to 800 supporters, right? Get him on that downhill slide of the last two. Oh, Jakey Crack, what bait caster I get? I actually went cheap. I wanted to buy the Lew's from Walmart. They were like right around 69, 70 some dollars. They didn't have them. So I got the Abu Garcia Black Max. So you'll see I got some videos coming out. The one just shows you what I got. And then the other one's going to show you me as the novice stringing it up and casting it out. And we already got a $5 bet that Boxy got a bird's nest. But I'll leave it up to the video to show whether I did or not. Right? Suspension. I got to get you over to watch the video. Next time we go fishing, we'll have to bet on who bird's nest first and how bad the nest is. Yeah. Yep. So I will tell you this. Not only did I look on how to cast a bait caster, but I also looked. There was one on there, how to get bird's nest out easily. I watched that before I cast it as well. Coastal Fever TV's in the house. How you doing? We got J Dubs Outdoor Adventures, guys. He's new here. Say hello to him. Never seen that guy around before. Nate 408's in the house. Buy them no BS lures traps, Boxy. Get away from those dukes. You'll never look back. Yeah, so looking at your traps, Nate, I believe you are right. It's hard to put a $30 trap on some public land and then go back and see it gone. I'd rather put a $8 trap. If you know where I'm going with that. But so that's pretty much you're trapping. You caught some raccoon, possum. You got some coyotes this year, of course, beaver. You did catch an otter. Is that the first otter that you've caught, or have you caught otter before?
No, that was the first otter I've ever caught. That's the first beavers I've ever caught.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Shiner guy, how we doing?
Yeah, this is the first year I've ever water trapped. I've always land trapped, and I said this year I'm going to water trap. And I actually like it better than land trapping.
Right, it is fun for sure. Yeah. Kentucky Hunter's in the house. Hopefully, I haven't missed anybody. Jakey Crack just won a dozen no BS last week. Looking forward to getting them. Yeah, I actually tried to win a couple of those on the Facebook deals that they put in there, and well, Boxy has bad luck or no luck. I guess no luck is luck, right? It's just no luck. See Coastal Fever's in here talking to small charters. Donkeyland was on fire. I like watching you guys all down there slamming those big old bass. Boxy's going to try his hand in it up here in PA, of course. So you do talking about fishing, a lot of these guys in here, and of course me talking about bait casters. You do some fishing yourself. I actually see that you got a kayak. I'm envy of the kayak. Lindia, how are we doing? Lindia's she is the fisherman to beat. It looks like she puts everybody to shame anytime they go fishing with her.
Yeah, if I'm not trapping, I'm trying to fish usually, but it's still a little cool here for me, and I usually wait till it warms up some. But I've enjoyed that kayak. It's worked out really good. Yeah. So, especially I usually fish by myself, so it's easier than hauling a boat out.
Yep. Yeah, that's I always like it. those mornings when I want to try to catch, do a little bit of fishing right after work, but before I lay down, just I throw it in the back of my pickup. I go down to the lake, which is only a half mile down the road, about 2 miles, I guess, about it. And I just throw it in there, jump in there, and I can fish for about an hour or two, throw it back in there, and I'm right back to the house. But yeah, I actually was able to say Lindia's name this time without screwing it all up. Mo hasn't watched anyone's in the past few weeks. She's got to get caught up soon. Yeah, that's what I find out, man. If you go a couple of days without watching videos, man, you got a lot of videos to catch up on. So one of the I watched the whole playlist that you have. Let's see here. Question for Georgia Trout and Fishing. What % of catches are you getting between land versus water? Is it a big difference? I guess that would be on your trapping.
Well, just like this year, we spent the whole first part of trapping season trying to get coyotes, and we had good sets, good location, everything. They just weren't in there. And, I made it all the way through the season. Then the last 2 weeks of the season, I caught 2 in 2 days and had about 3 misses. So, I guess they just pass through and then come back through later on. But I was more consistent with my water trapping. That's why I enjoyed it. I was, steady. And I considered the raccoons in there because they were all in the water, around the water or in the water.
Right.
So,
yep, absolutely. Yeah, Livermore said he just got done watching your late season video that we just talked about. That was the muddiest coyote he's ever seen. I said the same thing, Livermore. That was crazy.
Well, when I got up there, and I knew I had my leg hold there, and then I'm walking through, and it's so muddy, and I get up there, and all of a sudden I see my 330 stand, and I'm thinking, what is this doing up here? And then I get up there, and it's twisted all to pieces, and that coyote's in my number 2 Duke and my 330, and I hadn't figured out how he did it yet, but I had him in both traps. Put it that way.
Oh my!
It was just a muddy muck.
It was a muddy muck, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So Anti says Boxy knows all about trying for yotes. Are you not kidding me, man? I had some real close near misses for trying to catch that first yote ever. Livermore, you caught 5 beaver. That's awesome. I'm actually they put me on days, and I haven't even got out there to put traps out, but I think I'm going to do a last-ditch effort like I did last year, and we're going to set some traps out there. I'd like to try to catch I'm going to try to catch at least 2 beaver. So I have a game dinner that I'm going to, and I decided that I'd like to try to take some barbecued beaver for that. So my son Orange here, he's going to take the garbage down. He's coming down looking for my hey, don't forget I leave here about 9:30.
I'll be cool.
So yeah, hopefully I'll hit at least one or 2 of those.
Yeah.
I have a big swamp. The problem is of course when I start fishing, when I start trapping up there, it's gonna take a good hour, almost hour and a half out of my day that I'm limited on my sleep between work and work. You know what I mean? So of course, when you go midnights, your sleep is very precious to you.
Oh yeah. I'd like to get some more, since it's open year round here. If I had anybody that called me or approached me, I'd take off from fishing and go back out and try and catch some more beavers. But right now, I don't really have a line on any more swamps right now.
Yeah. That's something that this transition for me is I'm looking towards turkey season. I'll be honest with you, but there's always a little bit of time. I can, fish for beaver here or trap for beaver here by till March 31st. Then April, usually I try to get out on one of the creek banks for some trout, and then you go into May. I'm in the turkey woods when I have my free time, but I get out there and do a little bit of jigging for some panfish and stuff like that.
I'm hoping.
Nate said that.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, Nate said that he had caught a coyote with by both feet, but before he could get it on video, it pulled the 1 foot out.
Uh-oh. I'm planning on getting to maybe take the camper and do a few camping cooks and, fish where I can maybe catch some brim or some more crappie, something like that. Because somewhere I can go and stay 4 or 5 days and just take it easy and, fish.
Right. Livermore, I'm not 100%. I tap in 1A. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's I want to, and I might be wrong here. I want to say it's 20 on hand, I believe. That could be wrong. But I know if you have the, I was looking to see if I had one of our books here, but our beaver limits, I believe, it might be 10 or 20. But I caught 2 one season, and I didn't catch any last season. And this season I want to try at least catch 2, so I know I'm well under the limit.
That was a good spot, though, where you caught those 2 years ago.
What's that?
I said that was a good looking spot, though, where you caught those 2 years ago. I think.
Yes.
It was 2 years ago.
Yeah. So I guess I said I didn't catch any beaver last year. It was actually was that last year? So a friend of mine had a beaver coming up. He had a little creek system beside his house, and I set 2 330s in there for him to, and he was the one actually checking it, and he actually called me and said, "Hey," he says, "you caught one," and I caught a big old snapping turtle in there as well. But yeah, I got there. That was I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was either a 50 or 60 pound beaver. It's one that definitely it was pretty big. The tail was kind of weird on that thing. It was real long and skinny. Never seen one like that.
Oh.
Anti, you had to read that. My limit on beaver, I guess, is what you're kind of referring to. So fishing. So I saw you were fishing some Zoom worms. In my little haul that I just kind of did a short on it. I made a longer video, of course, but I bought some Zoom plastics and stuff like that. Now, in that video that you were using these worms, did you say you were using a 6-inch splayed grass, or was that the color of it?
It's the color splayed grass.
Splayed grass. Okay, so I did hear it correctly.
Yeah.
So that is definitely the color of it. So. Guys, if you want to watch a video, go watch it. I actually had it up. I was going to actually show a little bit of that as well. That particular video, if I was counting correctly, I believe it was 8 fish, but then there was the one that you kind of were showing like at you. I didn't know if that was the same fish or another fish, so it could have been possibly 9 fish that you caught. I don't want to short you by any.
I don't remember, honestly. But yeah, I mean, I mostly use the Zooms and I use the Robo Worms a lot. I like the Robo Worms. But I'm a plastics man. I'd rather fish, worms all the time. I'd rather fish worms than plugs. I just don't like plugs. I'll use them, but I just like worms.
Right. Yeah, so I did not realize that. Liv Moore just said that he checked it out, 1A and 1B. Of course, I live in 1A. We can catch 20 daily or 60 total. Okay, so I did not know that. I thought I saw 20. I was going to say it was going to be 10 and then 20, but heck, I can catch 20 beaver a day. Wow. But Judith and Dan, as you guys know, that's how I'm going to go is the caster mounds. I have a couple spots that are up in that swamp that I'm willing to take, like maybe a 2 to 3 or 4 day check, and just get up there, get them checked, and hopefully I can catch a couple of them. I know where there's a couple, some huts or some houses, and I'm sure there's a bank system. The bank there. I'm hoping they, like you said, they swim by and they'll come up, and I'll have them on some of these drowners. Of course, you guys know Judith and Dan sent me the drowner set up with the burlap bag. So I bought some more of those, and I got some traps too. So we're gonna set heavy and hope for the best. I catch 2 beaver and I'm out. Yeah, Judith and Dan, they do real well catching the beaver and the nutria and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
a lot of tips this year.
Yeah, that's they are definitely a wealth of knowledge. So I'll be definitely trying to post my videos of the beaver trap, and when I do that, I might try to post them daily. Make them kind of short and just with the actual sets and stuff, and get it up there, because I know Judith and Dan would be able to tell me what I'm doing wrong or what I'm not doing wrong, or maybe they'll see some sign and they'll maybe all the way from down there help Foxy up here in Pennsylvania catch some beaver.
Yeah.
Tubby Guy Outdoors in the house. Free Frost says one thing he knows about beaver, they are destroying the islands and habitat in the upper Mississippi River. Yeah, that's one thing they Al Outdoors in the house. I'm sorry I missed you, bud, if you've been in here for a while. Appreciate you coming in. Real quick with Tubby Guy coming in here. 30 of you guys in the house. First and foremost, our channel showcase, Georgia Trapping and Fishing. Guys, if you don't have him, please get over there, support him. Do it the correct way. Watch a video, give him a like, and always a genuine comment. And then right after that, on this scrolling right down here, you're going to see right there, super chat thank yous to Mud Tramp 0715, Ramsey Country, Tubby Guy Outdoors, Greenwell Fishing. We got Bluegrass Trapping and Mills Outdoors. Those are past that did it last week, and then tonight we have M&K Outdoors and After 5 Outdoors. Guys, check these channels out. I really appreciate the super chats. The super chat that I got last week, I am actually going to try and get a package together for the rendezvous with Freezer Bound Outdoors and Geo Bushcraft when we get up there. I know there's going to be some children up there, and I'm going to do a free giveaway of that, whatever the package is. I don't know if it's going to be fishing, trapping, hunting, but I'm going to take the money that I got from those super chats, and I'm going to put a little bit with it. And there's going to be one happy young child up there that's going to win some kind of gear anyhow.
Yeah.
I actually think so. This I kind of mentioned about the game dinner that I go to. A good buddy of mine that has had it, and the past couple years, what I do is I set up a trapping package, because everything there is pretty much fishing and hunting. So trying to introduce the trapping part into that game dinner. There's tons of kids, and I do 2 packages. I do I just buy a dozen 1.5s. and then I split it. I just do 3 traps each. Give them some wire. Give them some coon bait. Some of the black. I think I'm trying to think what it's called now. It's Dunlap's coon smear that he has, and I make them a nice little pamphlet that has basically for all kinds of trapping. I got it off of a website that I downloaded and actually make them a nice little booklet. So I might try and do something like that. It's always nice to try to give to the the young kids, get them interested in stuff like that.
That's neat.
Dwayne Lazar, guys, talking about trapping. Here he is. Guy that can just sneeze and catch multiple coyotes and snares, and there's boxes out there for 5 weeks just tromping through nasty stuff, and I had one pull out. It was strawberry water. Chip good about wild about being outdoors. Jakey Crack Outdoors, I thank you much. I will put I'll put that as well towards that. Hopefully Jakey, you guys can make it up there. Live More Outdoors, not sure if you heard about that. Not sure if you can make it, but it's up in Clarion. You go to Freezer Bound Outdoors or Geo Bushcraft. Go to one of their channels and check out the rendezvous that they're going to have the weekend of May 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. But really appreciate that, Jake. So you talked a little bit about these robo worms. So from my understanding, they're salt infused.
Yeah. I mean, when you pull them out of the pack, it's on there thick, but it stays with them, for a long time. And to me, I just found the fish they'll when they bite it, they just seem to take it better. I don't know when the bite's slow, I don't know if it comes off the water, but they just seem to hit it better when the bite's slow. I like them.
Yeah, I think you had said too about it, like the kind of when that bite is slow, the follow up, you'll get that first hit, and if you don't catch them, just kind of have a little bit of patience, and they'll come back for that second bite.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this little get together for the YouTube creators that this Freezer Bound and Geo Bushcraft have got together to get together. There's a bunch of us just in this area, and of course these guys from Ohio. We got some New Jersey guys. I don't know if M&K and them guys would make that trek over there, but he's having it for any YouTube creator that would like to come over there and hang out. He's got a big area. There's going to be camping. He's got a pond there. He's got an archery course. There's all kinds of stuff to do there. That's going to be a fun time. Is the beret rainproof? Purple rainproof? Not sure what you're talking about there. The Coastal Fever says it sure is. So, what you kind of alluded to it, I guess, pretty much is you like plastic worms and stuff. Is that pretty much your go-to when fishing for bass?
Yeah, I mean, generally, unless early in the morning now, I'll throw a spinner bait or buzz bait, stuff like that. Once it gets pretty hot, I get out there early in the morning and I'll throw a buzz bait or spinner bait. But as far as plugs, I just don't like it. I mean, saltwater, that's all I use is plugs, but I just don't like plugs, fresh water. So I do like top water. I throw a frog a lot,
Mm-hmm.
But that's just top water stuff, basically all I throw, that or worms.
Right. Passion for hunting and fishing. How you doing, bud? How you been? It's nice seeing you. We're checking out Georgia Trapping and Fishing. and we're just talking a little bit about fishing here as you come in, talking about some of his videos that he has. Yeah, Rocco. Everybody knows Rocco. How you been? North of the border. So what I want to try to do here is I'm going to go over to your page here. I can't show the video. I know I'm going to screw that up, but what I'm going to try to do is I'd like to read your playlist so everybody can kind of get an idea. You got 2 playlists, and so far so good. I haven't lost anybody yet, doesn't look like. But guys, under his fishing playlist, I'll just kind of give you guys the titles. The Zoom worms for summer bass. That's the one, like I said, guys. He catches about 8 or 9 bass. One of them's a pretty nice size one. Second video, what the heck did I just catch? Finally figured out the kayak. And then he has his kayak fishing. A day on the pond. The big kahuna. And then the robo worms for slow summer bites. That's one that, guys, we just got done talking about. It's a salt infused worm. There's different colors. One thing I did want to mention, they're made in the USA. And then his last video that I talked about, guys, is the shout out to his friend Tag and Tails Outdoors. So definitely get over there and check that video out as well. Check out Tag and Tails Outdoors. So this is a question for the chat or even yourself. The plastics. Do most of the plastic baits that are out there, are they usually all made in the U.S. or are there baits that you'll find that are coming in from China or Korea and all them there? All right, real quick rundown for the videos, guys. We got the trap preparation part 1, part 2. He's got mail call. Shout out to the cross staked predator trapper. He's got a shout out in his 40 question challenge, which was interesting. Get to know Greg Walls a little bit, guys. Watch that 40 question challenge. Here's another one. Received his knife from Wallace Knife Works, guys. If you guys want us to see an awesome looking knife, watch that video. As well, he mentions a channel that I haven't seen him in a while, but Militia Outdoors. Did I get that right? I didn't get it right.
Reaper Militia.
Reaper Militia. Yes, guys. Reaper Militia Outdoors. He's into the knives. Always plan ahead for trapping season. There's the black walnut dye that we spoke about. And then he does have in this playlist from Lonnie Paul. It was fishing for giant grass carp. And then he has his first trap checks of 2021, first week of 2021 season trap checks, his beaver pond check of 2021, grounder rods and beaver catches. Decorate with me, a DIY Valentine's Day tree mannequin decor. Boston Beaver Dams. Guys, that one there, he's got tons of views on. Beaver number 3 and number 4. Busting more beaver dams. Another big hit. People watching that video. Trapping dam breaks for more catches. The late season coyotes. Guys, we talked about that one. And then, of course, sending his furs off to the tanning. I want to talk about that real quick because I believe you used Moyles.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah. Moyles.
I want to think Live More Outdoors was it you that used Moyles tannery as well? Looks like they do some good work.
Yeah, the price is what when I got to looking at the prices, what surprised me. I mean, it wasn't that bad of a price.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, so I actually I looked it up. I actually made I got an account. I got an account made up with them. I do have I have 3 raccoon that I kept this year, and I do have. Hopefully, I'll get it. I'll have a couple beaver to send out too. But I have a mink from last year that I've had. I'd like to try and send it off as well. But yeah, they seem like not a bad idea to do if you're not going to be selling them.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Joel Small Gardening, how you doing? We got Mark J. Larson's in the house. Owls Outdoor.
Oh, guys,
Here you go.
So just tell everybody I can't see the chat.
Yeah, he can't see the chat. I'm trying to throw some things up there so you can see it. You can see it now, right? Lindy asked, "What's your favorite color of plastics?"
Oh, I like that splayed grass, that green, and I like the. Gosh, I can't remember what they call it. It's in the robo worm. It's a purple and pink color, but I can't remember what it is. I catch more fish on those 2 colors than anything. Morning Dawn, I think, is what they call that one.
Morning Dawn.
Morning Dawn.
Yeah, I believe when you go over, Lindy, if you go and you watch that video that he has the robo worms, he actually goes through the different colors that he bought.
Yeah.
So I know you talk about those colors there.
Yeah.
It's Owls Outdoor. He was the gentleman that I saw went to the Moyles tannery. So that's awesome to hear. Live More Outdoors says he's going to try to. He checked out the Clarion get together. He's going to try to make it for sure. That'd be awesome. I'd really like to meet you. It's a chance Boxy's going to sleep out in a tent. I love sleeping in a tent, and I don't get to do it as often anymore. But it's gonna be fun. I can't wait for. I don't want to push most of my spring away, but I can't wait for the get together. That's for sure. So here's a question. Here's a question for you. So as I'm watching your videos of you out in the Toby says he hate to do it, but he had heard getting up at 4:30 to head out and check the sets. I have an appointment in the afternoon. Hey, have a good one. Really appreciate you being in here, and good luck. So just sent everything from this year off to Mink Moyle. Looking forward to getting it all back. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So there's a few people in here that know of that tannery. It obviously is a good one too. That's great.
Yeah.
So my question is this: do you guys have gators down where you're at?
No, I don't. I mean,
okay.
We got one swimming around a couple of lakes where I fish, but most of the time we don't have gators. You know, I'm just south of Atlanta. You go down about another 50 miles and there's gators down there.
Okay, I got you.
We got a lot of snakes, so that's
lots of snakes.
Yeah.
Well, I was just watching you, doing the fishing and stuff, and then of course you're back in with all them beaver dams and stuff, and I'm thinking, I know you guys are down there. You know, you got to be pretty darn close to gator country too. You know, and
no, when you get south of Macon, which is starting to get into South Georgia, that's when you get into the alligators and stuff. If there was alligators in there, I wouldn't be walking around. I wouldn't want to do it. I'm sure Dan and Judith probably got alligators where they're at. So,
yeah, probably. Old Jiggy Crack said he said snakes. I'm out.
Yeah, we got a bunch of snakes around here. That's
hey, we'll see you later, Daddy Duck.
I don't like to spring beaver trap. I like to do it when it's cold. But
so if you guys go and look my beaver trapping 2 years ago, I get a little surprise with a little water. Well, I wouldn't say a little water. It was a big water snake, and what you guys actually missed on that was me squealing like a little girl. John Euler, you're late, and I'm about out here. It's 9 o'clock. I see. I just want to make sure that before we go here, I want to make sure everybody in this chat knows that Georgia Trapping and Fishing would love to have your support. I know you're a very good supporter as well. I'm looking forward to more videos that you create going forward. And, I just wish you the best, and hope you can keep doing the passion, keep living the dream, right?
Hey, well, I sure appreciate you having me on here. It's been a blast. I've really enjoyed it.
Right.
And I appreciate everybody watching and supporting, and it's a good community. That's why I'm always in the live stream, because I enjoy talking to everybody. So.
Right. I was going to mention that. Hey, Mo, if you'd be able, could you go and get MB Heritage Farms? Get the link to their live. I'd like to definitely raid over there like we always did. We've got 25 in the house. I'd like to go over there strong, and just the thing that I get a kick out of is when we raid over there and everybody gets in there all at one time. Man, their chat just starts flying. It's fun trying to watch them and try to keep up. Just because I know I stumble trying to keep up with the chat, like you guys also know. Bruiser Baits, I wanted to mention that Small Water Charters, those guys are with Bruiser Baits. Check them out. I will definitely check them out too. Well, you will win the beards. Yep, on the beards, absolutely. So we got Rockwood says trappers are the best sportsmen. We'd like to think so. I did see a couple gardening channels in here. Joel's small gardening guys. I can't wait this spring. I'm gonna do a few. I'm trying a few different things this year in the garden as well. Love our homesteaders and our farmsteaders. Make sure that we're sharing out all the love across the board, right? Yeah, Mo, whenever you're ready. Greg, I'd like to say I really appreciate you coming up here. It was a joy to watch your videos, and unfortunately, I feel bad that I couldn't throw a couple of those videos up here because the old computer kind of letting me down. But I will make for sure, and this is what I'm asking each and every one of you guys: share out a video. Please share out a video for Georgia Trapping and Fishing. Okay, guys, there it is. There's the link, MB Heritage Farms. I'm going to say goodnight to you, Greg, and I'm going to say goodnight to the chat. As always, you guys have a blessed night. Let's go over there. 25 strong, say Boxy Raid over there at M&B Heritage Farms. You guys have a great night. And we'll definitely have some videos there. Good night, guys.
All right, see.